So the Pittsburgh Steelers just got put on blast in really an unexpected way. But myself personally, I welcome this because there's a Pittsburgh Steelers superstar that just made his feelings really clear on the Cam Hayward hold-in. This fact that this contract is not getting done. As you know, the Steelers and Hayward, they remain far apart on a new contract. I think they better get this done because it's going to become a locker room problem. Maybe it's already a locker room problem because Cam Hayward is the locker room leader on this defense, maybe from the whole team. He's not practicing, and that's paired with the news coming out that he was seeking an improved deal. And I can't really blame him. I mean, sure, he signed a new deal last year, but this defensive player market, this defensive tackle, this defensive end market has absolutely exploded just over 1 year. It's crazy that this deal is already obsolete. But I think for the sake of the locker room, they gotta get this handled because the expression is coming out and that expression is starting to get louder. And we're talking about two players, the new cornerbacks Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay. These two dudes, Super Bowl winning defenders, they were on Cam Hayward's Not Just Football podcast to discuss training camp ending and the upcoming season. Of course, the topic of contracts came up. Ramsey revealed one of the questions that he had for the Steelers before signing on was like, are you going to get this TJ Watt contract done? The Steelers said absolutely. Management assured Ramsey that was going to happen, and that led to Ramsey choosing the Steelers. Before that, it is off season still. I really want to get into some of this other stuff. And I don't think it's a big personal share. I'm a father myself. And I just want to share a little snippet about awesome news on center Zach Frazier. Let's just celebrate this with him because the Steelers starting center has made a major life announcement. Zach Frazier and his wife, Stephanie, they've welcomed their son, Bo, in the world. Let's celebrate this with them. The Steelers shared a picture of the second-year offensive lineman at home with his first child on X. Congratulations, Zach. This is absolutely fantastic. Frazier's from Fairmont, West Virginia, and he stayed close to home. He played his entire career at West Virginia. He didn't have to go far once he wanted to go pro. The Steelers filled their need at center. They selected him with the 51st, I can't say the number, the 51st overall pick in the second round of the draft in 2024. Now, he wasn't supposed to start immediately as a rookie, but yeah, we had an injury. Nate Herbig, his season-ending rotator cuff injury that put him right in the role at the beginning of the regular season, and he played really well, you guys. 15 games. He earned a 76.8 overall grade from PFF, and that actually ranked 6th among 64 centers. He was named to the Pro Football Writers of America's all rookie team. So he might be the top Steeler offensive lineman in just his second season. Now he gets to work with Aaron Rodgers. I hope he continues to turn heads at that position. But I just really wanted to congratulate him. You guys pray for him and his family. So many things happen when you become a father for the first time. You're navigating marriage, your diapers, late nights. Let's just pray for Zach and his wife as they are newly minted parents. So let's get to the real topic of this video, and let's talk about this Hayward contract, what Darius Slay, what Jalen Ramsey had to say, and also the fact that when they brought it up, Cam Hayward was trying to do this the right way. He's trying to be decent about this. He pivoted away from contract talk really, really quickly. He tried to shift it to another subject, but the comments from his teammates would not be stopped. They're super upset about this, and I'm just going to get to some specifics. Let's talk about what Ramsey had to say towards the end of the episode. He took the opportunity to send a message to GM Omar Khan and actually put the whole organization on blast here. This is what he had to say. We can't wait to be on that field with you week one after everything goes down, everything gets situated. This is him talking directly to Hayward. We need all of y'all out there, Mr. Omar. I've got a lot of respect for you, Mr. Omar. You've taken care of me, TJ, Slay. Cam's next. We're excited, man. We've got potential to do something great if we got all our guys out there happy and feeling like they're valued. I know something about feeling valued and getting what you deserve. I mean, that's pretty strong words by Jalen Ramsey, but then Darius Slay took several opportunities to talk about this as well. So when contract talks first came up during this episode, he talked about how the defense absolutely needs Cam Hayward and this contract situation to be put to rest. I quote, "And we need you too to get it. Contract negotiations done. We need you too. We're not playing about, y'all. We stand on the table for y'all." I'm not going to sound cool when I'm quoting him, so I feel really self-conscious there. So the Steelers are reportedly not budging on this contract, absolutely unwilling so far to give him more money or even tear up his current deal to finalize a completely new one. This stalemate is still going on. It's not healthy for the team. It's definitely showing that it's not healthy for the locker room. Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, they are fighting for their teammate, and I'm not sure there's much more to say. The Steelers got to get this done. So let's move on. Let's talk about who's actually going to play this weekend against the Bucs. And you guys know the second preseason game against the Tampa Bay Bucs is ready to go for this weekend. But really, the same group as last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're not going to play their starters here. And this is really testing the depths of this team. Mike Tomlin apparently believes that for the second straight week, the best thing to do is to really let these guys lower on the roster fight it out. So he informed the media that he was going to treat this game very much like the first one. Aaron Rodgers, DK, Jalen Warren, Freiermuth, Jonnu, Sayamalu, these guys aren't going to play on offense. And also on the defensive side, TJ Watt, you're not going to see Hayward. You're not going to see Highsmith, Patrick, Queen is going to sit. And also he just said the core secondary guys are going to sit as well. So I'm assuming we're not going to see Ramsey, Slay, or Porter Sr., but he did leave the door open for a couple players here. Talking about injured players, he stated that the team would make all decisions close to the game, as close to the game as possible. Wouldn't confirm talking about Calvin Austin if he's going to be ready to play. But he also named some other players like offensive lineman Ryan McCollum. He's been upgraded to a limited participant in practice. He could actually play in the preseason for the first time if the next 2 days go really well. It just leaves some opportunity for some of these lower on the roster decisions to get made, because you're looking at a guy like third string signal caller Skylar Thompson. He's going to get a little more play. Mason Rudolph, he just played one offensive series against the Jaguars' actual top defensive line group. And kind of, if you look at the defensive side, there are some things to sort out. So maybe this is a good thing. You're looking at players like Deshaun Jameson, James Pierre, second-year corner Beanie Bishop. These guys are in a roster battle right now. And then you're looking at the same issue kind of at linebacker and at defensive tackle. Just many players impressing. There's a lot of choices to be made, a lot of decisions to be made on the back end of the roster. And maybe that's the best thing to look for. I just want to see crispness on the offense. I want to see some aggression on the defense. You guys love your Pittsburgh Steelers. They're growing on me too, because I'm here on a daily basis. Primarily a Bears guy. I've been very open about that. But I'm here to give you an outsider's view on your favorite football team. So I'll be rooting for the Steel City this weekend. I hope this game goes really, really well. And some of these end of roster decisions are very easily made obvious as to who should be kept on this 53-man roster. I'll talk to you guys soon.